Eyes on Nolan. Be advised, target is heavily armored, Cap.
Check. Shoot to incapacitate. Do not kill this bastard.
Whereabouts, Killacuzz?
Whoa.
Eyes on Nolan. Be advised, target is heavily armored, Cap.
Shoot to incapacitate. Do not kill this bastard.
Whereabouts, Killacuzz?
Watcher to Bravo. Watcher to Bravo. Be advised, radar picking up enemy kilos incoming to your location.
Copy that. Guys, let's get a move on.
got eyes on Dre Nolan, Makarov number 2. He's down.
Guys, good secure. He's still alive, he's still down.
There he is. Kill me. I won't help you. That's what they all say. Пошел ты нахуй. Пошли вы все нахуй, блядь.
I can see his mouth moving from here. Shut him up.
Guys, we've got enemy helos converging on the roof.
Bravo to Watcher. Target secure. We're Oscar Mike for extras.
Copy that. Yankee inbound to Mike. Prep for Cyber.
Copy.
Let's hope we got enough max to hold them up until Nick gets here.
They really want their boss back.
That's the target up to that line. Spotted that one. More helos inbound. Keep our HPI secure.
Skyhook, two click south.
Helos dropping more reinforcements.
Skyhook, one click out.
about to be overrun.
Yankee coming on station. Stay near the exit point. Skyhook Jimenez, Bravo, hook yourself in.
Guys, attach yourself to the target.
Skyhook inbound. Make sure you're hooked into the
Ready,
line.
Captain.
Complete, Cook. Outside.
What's the state of play with Nolan?
He's less conversational than he was.
More of the silent type now.
They're at war with the world, that's for sure.
He's got blind faith in Makarov.
Makarov needs him. Been contacting him non-stop. He knows something's wrong.
You intercepted their comms?
Affirmative. Nolan got quiet, but his radio and phone speak volumes.
What do we know?
They're delivering someone or something to an abandoned Soviet prison complex.
Where?
Siberia.
When?
Tomorrow.
This is our shot at Makarov.
Well, no guarantees he's there.
I'll take that challenge.
I knew you would. Nick can get you in and out.
I want everyone on this, including Farah. Next to Ghost, he's the best sniper I know.
You can pick her up on the way. I'll relay.
One in C4 and dry gear.
We're getting wet.
So is Makarov.
Watcher to 07, give me a sit rep.
07 in position with Kilo. Bravo's in the water.
Copy. Where's our incoming?
Convoy approaching southeast. 4 vehicles.
Any sign of Makarov?
No PID, but high security on the 3rd vehicle.
Ghost to all Bravo, how copy?
Tell the world how we survive out here. We're the environment's law. Calculated risk is a big part of everything.
You're at the mercy of what the world decides to offer.
This situation is never ever gonna die with us.
Con esto estamos con la división, tercera división, la brigada 23. Tenemos la operación Hércules. Es un sector donde tenemos presencia de 3 grupos que nos están dando línea en ese sector, entonces debemos que podamos llegar a tener una contención armada. Por tal motivo, estamos todos a reacción. Bienvenidos, señores. Nada que vaya.
Vamos a revisar.
Los grupos armados cuidan sus cultivos, siembran las minas antipersonas. Pues ellos nos garantizan que el lugar esté sin mina. Estamos dentro de un lote plantado con la mata, que llamamos la coca, es un cultivo ilícito. Todas esas hojas las llevan a los laboratorios rústicos de arbusto para procesamiento como tal de la pasta de coca. Vamos a iniciar una operación de aspersión terrestre. Entre más rápido lo hagamos, mucho mejor, por la sugerencia de los grupos armados que hay alrededor.
This is crack cocaine, seized a few days ago by drug enforcement agents in a park just across the street from the White House. It's as innocent looking as candy, but it's turning our cities into battle zones, and it's murdering our children.
So far this year, 75 gang members and their victims have died in the wave of violence. The police battering rams smashing into fortified houses where cocaine is cooked into the lethal crack form. It is narcotics that is driving this engine of destruction.
The epidemic of crack is now out of control.
Crack is here to stay, like they say.
Bringing death to American streets, ruining whole neighborhoods.
If Americans use cocaine, then Americans are paying for murder. In Colombia alone, cocaine killers have gunned down a leading statesman, murdered almost 200 judges and 7 members of their Supreme Court. We have a responsibility not to leave our brave friends in Colombia to fight alone.
The U.S. military has started using their surveillance aircraft, etc., in an effort to help locate Escobar.
This is some kind of organization. This is a war.
There were hundreds of raids at places where he allegedly was, and there was evidence that he was there, and he barely escaped.
My father was always like pushing things to the limit. I remember many times, Patron, be careful, the police is 500 meters away. Just bring my lunch, I'm hungry. Tell me when they are 200 meters. Start eating his lunch and Patron, and they're 200 meters away. Just let me know when they are 50 meters. He was like always a step ahead. He didn't care, he didn't feel any fear at all. So 15 meters before the police arrived, he just walk a little bit and hide in the woods and watch them. And once they get away, he finished his lunch.
It was a very difficult time for Escobar. Our intelligence told us he was moving every 24 hours, detention from bunker to bunker. Escobar was, he was under incredible pressure.
Drug kingpin Pablo Escobar apparently is about to turn himself in.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is now streaming on Disney+. Experience an adventure the whole family will love. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, PG-13, now streaming on Disney+.
If you're thinking about earning your degree online, SNHU can help you get there. I felt supported throughout the whole process, even from the first fall.
My advisors consistently reached out and guided me along the way.
It was like I was talking to a friend, like someone that I had known for years.
The instructors are very helpful with everything that I was going through. We'll be with you day one, graduation, your dream job. It all starts the moment you find your program.
Go to snhu.edu to get started.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place isn't a warehouse store. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock. With service so good it's guaranteed. This Christmas, get free assembly and delivery on your new grill and
up. Let's show out. 3, 2, 1. Game time. Come on. I got you, baby.
Smart clothes.
It's so easy. All you need is a phone and a finger. Just go to Vroom.com, scroll through thousands of cars, then tap to buy. That's it. No sales speak, no wasted time. Just straight up great cars. Right from your phone to your driveway. Go to Vroom.com and pick your favorite. Oh yeah, she digs it. Buy your car on Vroom.com. Vroom. Get in.
Having health insurance is important. So if anyone in your family has Medicaid or CHIP, listen up. Check the mail for your renewal form. Complete the form. And mail it back right away, so you don't lose your coverage. If you do lose your coverage, visit healthcare.gov to see if you're eligible to enroll in a low-cost, quality health plan. Healthcare.gov.
Here we go.
And cut. That's my mate Leo. Since I love giving advice, I'll help him on his new Netflix movie. First off, vocal warm-ups. Betty bundled her happy home and cozy car.
Sorry, I missed it.
Can we cut the lights in Leo's tank? We're losing the queen in the scales.
Turn off the lizard lights? Yeah, I did. Making a movie is tough, but it's easy to catch up.
Cracking job. Let's do it again tomorrow.
What? Does that mean we have to get up at 8?
This is my home. The legacy that I have touched.
About our traditional way of life and about our culture.
It felt great here.
Colombian officials this morning are calling the surrender of trafficker Pablo Escobar a major victory in the war on drugs. But Escobar also won something that he wanted, a promise that he won't be extradited to the U.S.
Change the constitution of the country so he could surrender to the authorities, easily confess a couple of crimes, and be out of jail like in 8 years.
One of the conditions was that he would have several confidants and sicarios, bodyguards with him. He had complete autonomy of his surroundings. He went in and out whenever he wanted. So the whole thing was a farce. He couldn't make this up.
Well, in those days, I heard many stories about how they were dealing with the drug trafficking business. We used to butterflies with the complicity of the authorities in Medellin, Bogotá, and Miami. They used to send 800 kilos per week with the help of the authorities. And not a single gram was seized.
No credit, Kevin.
Hacia las 9 de la mañana se sumaron a la operación 300 agentes del cuerpo élite de la policía. Llegaron con todo: Jalisco, mira telescópica, roques y gas. A este sofisticado equipo también se sumaron 3 hombres y 2 helicópteros.
The people that President Gaviria sent to the prison to arrange for the movement of Escobar to a different location, they become part of the whole thing because they're taken hostage. He had double walls on the building that he built where he stashed guns and money. He broke into the wall
sure that the army weren't going to take calls because Escobar had to walk through the army. So, you know, I mean, the whole thing is just unbelievable.
Pablo Escobar was king of kings in the Colombian worldwide cocaine business, a man so powerful he arranged his own luxurious prison when he finally surrendered to authorities. But tonight, he is out of that prison again after a bizarre showdown between his guards and government security agents.
Pablo Escobar is, without a doubt, the most powerful and ruthless of all the drug bosses. And his final words to a Colombian official before he escaped were, "We are at war again."
Después de que Pablo Escobar se fuga de la cárcel La Catedral, en 19 meses produce la muerte de cerca de 5.000 personas como resultado de una campaña de exterminio contra sus contradictores, contra las autoridades. Pablo Escobar ordenó el asesinato de 500 policías en Medellín, por los cuales pagaba entre $250 y $1.000 por cada policía asesinado.
Every person he wanted to kill, he killed. Who were able to protect everyone?
Violence rules indiscriminately. 12 died and more than 200 passers-by were injured in this recent explosion. It was the end of the daily lunch break in an area of Bogota packed with banks, shops and restaurants. This time, there was no mistaking the culprit's identity. They'd left their signature at the scene. Pepes, people persecuted by Pablo Escobar, the vigilantes waging war on those associated with the notorious drug lord.
Keep watching. National Geographic investigates.
It's incredible what my food saver vacuum sealer can do.
Easy meal prep.
Amazing how fresh the salmon is. Food Saver runs up to 5 times longer, saving me thousands in groceries. Food Saver saves money, time, and flavor.
People who come to cricket stay with cricket.
When I'm up here, I'm always going live. I'm always streaming to promote myself.
And cricket helps me do all that
With reliable service.
Are we live? Please tell me you're getting this. Smile. You're on cricket.
Generalized myasthenia gravis made my life a lot harder. But the picture started changing when I started on Vyvgart.
Vyvgart is for adults with generalized myasthenia gravis who are anti-AChR antibody positive. In a clinical trial, Vyvgart significantly improved most participants' ability to do daily activities when added to their current GMG treatment. Most participants taking Vyvgart also have less muscle weakness.
And your Vyvgart treatment schedule is designed just for you.
In the clinical study, the most common side effects included urinary and respiratory tract infections and headache. Vyvgart may increase the risk of infection. Tell your doctor if you have a history of infections or symptoms of an infection. Vyvgart can cause allergic reactions. Available as Vyvgart for IV infusion, and now as Vyvgart Hytrulo for subcutaneous injection. Additional side effects for Vyvgart Hytrulo may include injection site reactions. Talk to your neurologist about Vyvgart.
Alex and Melissa use T-Mobile for their mobile service. David and Dana have Spectrum Mobile. Both couples have 2 lines and both get unlimited data and nationwide 5G. But there's a big difference. With T-Mobile, Alex and Melissa pay way more.
It's too much.
Way too much. Plus taxes.
And fees.
With Spectrum, David and Dana get 1 unlimited mobile line for $29.99 and their second line free. All with no added taxes and no hidden fees. Start saving way more. Visit SpectrumMobile.com, a Spectrum store, or call 844-517-2999 today. David and Dana are saving hundreds of dollars.
It's true.
Spectrum Mobile has the fastest wireless speeds, and they get reliable coast-to-coast service with a connection they can count on. So, Alex and Melissa, what do you think?
We're switching to Spectrum.
Switch to Spectrum Mobile and get one unlimited line for $29.99 and get your next line free for a year. Visit SpectrumMobile.com, a Spectrum store, or call 844-517-2999 today.
No idea about this. Forgotten civilizations lost to time. They're the stories I want to tell.
De los Pepes, translation into English, stood for People Persecuted by Pablo Escobar. We thought it was a vigilante group that had formed to fight the Medellin cartel. And initially, we were going to have some T-shirts printed in the office that we support Los Pepes. And I'm glad we didn't do it.
Los bienes de Pablo Escobar, su familia y sus lugartenientes son de nuevo blanco de sus enemigos. Ahora las explosiones dinamiteras contra sus propiedades son noticia desde el jueves pasado.
Well, I'll tell you, the Peppers were formed because Escobar got out of control. He decided to continue his criminal life in prison, and he killed his two most closest associates. So those guys from Medellin, they were close to him, decided to come to Cali and talk to my dad and uncle and the cartel. My father's enemies, they all got together and they started killing everybody who helped Pablo Escobar.
Los Pepes were waging a dirty war against Escobar. And having the knowledge of the inner workings, they were extremely effective.
Bueno, para nosotros fue terrorífico. Se murieron amigos, se murió la niñera que cuidaba a mi hija, una de las maestras que le enseñaba a mis hijos también la desaparecieron. Un hermano mío también murió en manos de ellos. Todas las personas que se acercaban a nuestro lado eran asesinadas para que el mundo nos dejara solo. Nos iban a matar, nos iban a picar en pedacitos.
We recognized from the intelligence we were getting that Escobar was desperately trying to get his family out of the country.
Yo iba a las embajadas, yo les decía, yo no tengo antecedentes penales. Yo les decía, pero nos van a matar, ayúdenos que nos van a matar. Ninguna embajada me quería escuchar.
Pablo Escobar ya desesperado, lo que ordena es que su familia, su esposa y sus hijos vayan a Alemania.
The plan was to leave the country and stay a little while in Germany, because Germany agreed to receive one of our cousins in the past.
We recognized that his Achilles was his family, and we were pulling every string we could to deny entry into Germany.
When we arrived to Germany, they stopped the plane in the middle of the airfield and surrounded us with police, and they asked us to come down, and we went to explain the situation, how violent was Colombia, and our life was in danger, etc. But the decision was already taken by the government.
Ellos me decían, no, tú eres Escobar, tú no tienes derecho. A nosotros el mundo nos cerró la puerta por todo el daño que Pablo Escobar hizo.
We put them in Hotel Tequendama. That was a very secure place where there was ways of protecting them. But we knew that at some moment he would fall. I mean, he was a terrible guy, but he was a good father.
The main tool that we had at the time to capture him electronically was to monitor the conversations and to use directional planning equipment to locate him.
éramos un juego, pero yo no dimensionaba que el juego tan macabro había llegado a este nivel, de estar jugando con la vida de los niños.
And that's when Escobar lost it. Up to that point, he had been very careful about talking on his phone. When he was so angry, he was so disappointed, he started calling, everybody he could.
Well, my father started to call to our room many times, and every time he called, I was just saying, don't call anymore. I insist, and I said, look, we shouldn't stay so long in our phone calls. He knew that if he stayed in the line for more than 60 seconds, he could be traced.
Inmediatamente, en tiempo real, hay una monitoría de esa comunicación y una triangulación de un área donde presuntamente estaba Pablo Escobar.
There was a lieutenant in charge of the directional finding equipment. He got in the car and he drove around trying to locate him. Then he's driving by the street and he's telling it's here, and he looks up on the second story and he sees this bearded guy talking on the phone. Immediately, even though he had a different look at the time, he said he knew it was Pablo Escobar.
If you win ISAF, it's like winning the Nobel Prize. As a kid. Welcome to the International Science and Engineering Fair.
What's going through my mind is very loud screaming.
I'm definitely an outcast, but I always aim to win. I have loud plans. They can't talk behind your back.
My friends from Science Fair are awesome. We're going to change the world together. Show me what you got.
The winner is...
I'm a renegade. Yo, what are you trying to take from me?
Find space at Spring Hill Suites.
You know, it doesn't matter if you choose left or right, because they're both chewy, crunchy, and delicious.
You know, it doesn't matter if you choose left or right, because they're both chewy, crunchy, and delicious.
Ricola Max Throat Care. Swiss nature wrapped around a powerful liquid menthol center for maximum throat relief.
Ricola. This is the sound of the season's favorite gift. Right now, Omaha Steaks is offering the favorite gift package that includes 4 of our famous bacon-wrapped filet mignons, 4 air-chilled boneless chicken breasts, burgers, franks, sides, and desserts, all for just $89.99. That's 63% off. Order now to include 4 more burgers free. This exclusive TV offer is our best of the season and won't last. Order today at omahasteaks.com/TV.
I love this.
National forests are good places to get away, but sometimes bad things happen in good places.
It's the stuff of nightmares. They hunt humans as prey.
How many more victims are out there?
Wild Crime, Blood Mountain, now streaming only on Hulu.
That's the DQ Cheeseburger Lovers Deal. 2 singles for $5 or 2 doubles for $7 for a limited time. So, how is it? Deal this good speaks for itself, I guess. DQ, happy tastes good.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds. As owner of Mint Mobile, my goal is to spend as little as possible on things like commercials, so we can pass more savings to customers. And when I saw what they're charging for holiday-themed stock videos these days, well, you can see what I decided to do. And that means we can afford to offer 3 months of free service on any plan, including unlimited. So let's all just use our imaginations, okay? Just imagine me someplace festive. No, don't make it weird.
Here we go.
And cut. That's my mate Leo. Since I love giving advice, I'm helping him on his new Netflix movie. First off, vocal warm-ups. Betty bundled her happy home and cozy car.
Jerry, I'm Misty.
Can we cut the lights in Leo's tank? We're losing the green in his scales.
Turn off the lizard lights?
You got it! Making a movie is tough, but it's easy to Geico.
Cracking job. Let's do it again tomorrow.
What? Does that mean we have to get up at 8?
Ooh, a sale.
Stop! I am the ghost of cashback past.
What?
I'm here because you're about to miss out on cashback on top of sales.
Wow.
Save yourself a bunch of money.
Tomorrow, no idea what I'm going to see.
Forgotten civilizations lost to time. They're the stories I want to tell.
Yo tenía mucho pánico porque yo sabía que él nos había dicho que el teléfono era la muerte.
They immediately sent a group of cops to raid the place. Caught him completely by surprise. As he jumped off the window onto the rooftop of the house next to him, he was shooting back at the window where he had jumped off, thinking that that was the only place that the cops were at. He didn't know exactly what was happening. He did not realize that his place was surrounded. And so he ended up getting shot a couple of times and went down as he was firing back at the window.
And 10 minutes after, I received another call. I thought it was him, and he was a journalist. And the journalist said to me, your dad just passed away. It's confirmed. The police confirmed it is official. Your father is dead.
Pablo Escobar died in a shootout with police and the military in Medellin, the base for his cartel that once dominated the world's cocaine market.
Cuando yo recibo la noticia, sentí la muerte. Sentí que la vida de nosotros se acababa también.
I understand that as soon as they killed him, they started yelling, "Viva Colombia." It was a big moment for Colombia. But he deserved it. You know, he got what he deserved.
Well, I should say that my father wasn't killed. My father committed suicide. We were in a hotel that belonged to the Colombian army, so it was very easy to know that the phones were tapped for 10 years of his life. He taught me that I should never use the phone. Why is that? Because he told me, look, son, every guy that I kidnapped or killed, thanks to the phone, I found them. Suddenly, you know, the December 2nd of 1993, this guy forgot everything he taught to his kid.
Y Pablo seguramente que lo tenía claro y dijo, bueno, si yo no me voy de este mundo, se van a ir mi familia y mis hijos.
And once he understood that, I think that he committed the biggest act of love by committing suicide and just to set us free, all his family.
A su funeral asistieron más de 14,000 personas. Entré con mi niña de la mano que tenía 8 años. A mí me sorprendió muchísimo, yo creo que al país tampoco nunca se imaginaron que eso iba a suceder.
This killing is the biggest single blow to international drug trafficking in a decade. But it does not mean that fewer drugs will find their way onto the streets of Britain and America. Authorities expect other drug cartels will simply take over Escobar's business. The king may be dead, the cocaine trade is not.
My dad and uncle, they had so much power in those moments. They beat Escobar. They're on top of the world.
The Cali cartel is going global in its quest for profit and power.
I don't think that the Cali cartel really understood that when they were helping destroy the Medellin cartel, then the Cali cartel was next.
Para el día de hoy desarrollaremos la operación número 005 por ti, con el propósito de ubicar, neutralizar y destruir un laboratorio por gas de cocaína. Vamos a ganar la guerra. Los laboratorios de cocaína casi siempre suelen ubicarse al lado de ríos, ya que el agua les ayuda para la producción del clorhidrato de la cocaína. Y para medios de transporte, en ese momento estamos en el punto de regresión de los objetivos.
Cuatro, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 de 8, 16, 17, 17 paquetes.
Take this square world and blast off for Kicksville. Public enemy number one is drug abuse.
Just say no.
Halting the drug problem in America is like carrying water in a sieve.
Take my word for it, this scourge will stop.
There's now an understanding that the war on drugs was an abject failure.
We will build a wall.
Pablo fue un apasionado por las carreras de auto. Le encantaba manejar, le encantaba competir. Era una persona muy competitiva y quería ganar, siempre quería ganar. Él fue mi maestro de conducción a los 13 años. Pero bueno, el tiempo fue mostrando que tenía que ganar en todo. Reflexiono mi vida y me parece como una locura. Pablo era una persona muy romántica, muy especial, muy mimosa, muy cuidadosa. Te encantas con una persona, te seduce su sonrisa o su manera de ser. Fue el amor de mi vida durante muchísimos años. A ver, en ese momento, 12 años era nada y Pablo tenía 11 años mayor que yo. Él estaba muy enojado con mi madre porque no nos dejaba ver casi. Entonces en ese momento me dicen, escapémonos que me quiero casar contigo. Y yo me escapé. Entonces yo me casé en cuarto bachillerato. Recién cumplí mis 15 años. Tuve mi hijo en quinto bachillerato.
My name is Sebastián Marroquín. I am the son of Pablo Escobar. He raised me with a lot of human values, with respect for life. I grew up in a family surrounded by love. Love made the difference in my life. My father was perhaps one of the richest men in Colombia, but we shouldn't forget how much blood was behind that money.
Teníamos 12 años cuando iniciamos la secundaria. Fuimos compañeros de estudio los 3 primeros años de secundaria en el mismo salón. Pablo Escobar fue famoso en el año 65 cuando estábamos en tercero, más por el hermano. Roberto Escobar fue un muy buen ciclista, ganó varias etapas y participaba en el evento deportivo más importante del país, la Vuelta a Colombia, como evento deportivo paralizó al país entero en ese entonces. Pablo era un tipo de una inteligencia notoria, pero él estaba más interesado en otras cosas que en estudiar. Pablo Escobar entra en el mundo delincuencial cuando culmina su bachillerato. Le dijo a la mamá muy furioso que no había podido conseguir trabajo, pero le dijo que se quedara muy tranquilo, que él le juraba que antes de cumplir los 30 años iba a ser un hombre muy adinerado. Que empieza con su primo Gustavo, de jalador de carros, se roban carros. De hecho, la primera vez que Pablo lo detiene es por el robo de un vehículo. Eso fue en el año 74. De ahí sale libre. Pablo ya también empieza a decir quién es él. Quienes testificaron contra él aparecieron muertos. Pablo Escobar sobornando a la policía, sobornando a los controles de aduana, dándoles el dinero. Y si se oponía, les decía, usted verá que escoge, el dinero que le estoy ofreciendo, o en ese camión que hay allá, ese viene lleno de hombres, en el camión vienen 15, más armados que usted, nada más pues que decida, o reciben dinero o nos da a pasar. Después de eso, Pablo se da cuenta que con el tráfico de la cocaína, pues puede ser un negocio mucho más exitoso.
This all-American group includes a teacher, a nurse, a recording engineer, and a photographer. 10 years ago, they might have stuck to smoking marijuana, but now they pass round the lines on the mirror.
Save some for the rest of us.
His structure is based on two foundations. One is extreme violence, and the other is business and logistical organization. His capacity for violence, his ambition, and his smarts single him out. And no one actually ever challenges Escobar's leadership. Planes would leave the jungle drug laboratories laden with cocaine and begin to fly northwards and hopscotch across the Caribbean before it hit US shores.
And that was all coming into Miami. So Miami was a distribution point. And Miami became the hotbed of corruption, of the cartels.
So this is why police in South Florida are worried. They are seeing more and more Colombian traffickers bring their incredible brand of violence here. We have had kidnappings and machine gun murders in broad daylight, and police worry the violence will spread if steps are not taken to stop it.
We have to start taking the war on drugs very seriously. If we don't, we're going to have something like a domestic Vietnam. We're either going to fight the war and win it, or we're just going to give up.
The United States is a patient. It's got a severe cut. It's bleeding to death. So you got to stop the bleeding in Miami.
If you win ISAF, it's like winning the Nobel Prize. And as a kid. Welcome to the International Science and Engineering Fair.
What's going through my mind is very loud screaming.
I'm definitely an outcast, but I always aim to win.
I have loud plans.
They can't talk behind your back.
My friends from Science Fair are awesome. We're gonna change the world together. Show me what. The winner is...
I'm a renegade. Yo, what are you trying to make from it?
Ricola Max Throat Care. Swiss nature wrapped around a powerful liquid menthol center for maximum throat relief.
Ricola.
Here we go.
And cut. That's my mate Leo. Since I love giving advice, I'm helping him on his new Netflix movie. First off, vocal warm-ups. Betty bundled her happy home and cozy car.
Sorry, I'm listening.
Can we cut the lights in Leo's tank? We're losing the green in his scales.
Turn off the lizard lights.
You got it.
Making a movie is tough, but it's easy to Geico.
Cracking job. Let's do it again tomorrow.
What? Does that mean we have to get up at 8?
Ooh, a sale.
Stop! I am the ghost of cashback past.
What?
You know when a ghost takes you back to undo something you regret?
Yeah.
That's what I do. Here's you last year when you made that big mistake. Bangs. No, you didn't shop with Rakuten, so you didn't get cash back on top of sales. You can still save yourself a bunch of money. It's just my rhyme. Find space at Spring Hill Suites.
Guys, I'm eating children watching
Freeform's 25 days of Christmas. It's 25 days of reindeer, excuse me, and movies.
Oh, thank goodness.
Watch Freeform's 25 days of Christmas.
Reagan came into the White House, he looked at the drug issue as a detriment. He sort of took the view of, I'm the sheriff, it's my responsibility, I'm going to do what I need to do.
You wanted law and order in this town. You've got it. I'll shoot the first man who starts for those steps.
My name is Carlton E. Turner. I was President Reagan's policy advisor from 1981 to January 1987. Ronald Reagan was against drugs, period.
Thank you. We intend to do what is necessary to end the drug menace and cripple organized crime. We live at a turning point. We can and will make a difference.
Miami's the source that supplies 2/3 of America's drug habit, and the target in Mr. Reagan's crusade to get America to kick the habit.
Only way you're going to ever stop it is attack, and it became a war on drugs.
It really is a war, too. There's a big Air Force radar balloon checking on anybody trying to run the drug blockade. The Army's contributed a couple of helicopters to help enforce it. The Navy sent some radar planes, and the Coast Guard has a fleet on patrol in the Florida Straits, plus 300 drug agents going over South Florida with a fine-tooth comb.
5,100 pounds of cocaine, 165 vessel C, $5 billion of street value of drugs. I mean, there has been a major impact.
My father was called by the Vice President of Colombia the Da Vinci of crime. Of course, he was a very intelligent man. And the way he showed his own intelligence was finding the simplest solutions for the most complicated problems. He was always imagining how the enemy was going to behave, always pushing things to the limits.
He's known as Pineapple Face because of the smallpox scars he's carried since childhood. He's a Buddhist, a multi-millionaire in spite of his small army salary, and a collector of old masters.
The government of Panama, which was controlled by General Manuel Noriega, had an unfortunate tendency to accept basically any sort of business relationship with any entity that could in fact put revenue into his pockets. Panama was very useful for moving up by sea, for moving up by air, or if you're pushing it up overland, you can't get from Colombia to North America without going through Panama. Escobar reached out, and they established a deal. That was how Noriega became, if you will, a key in the Western Hemisphere drug trafficking routes and industry.
My father had so much money. We had our own Jurassic Park even before Spielberg. He imported like 4 hippos, and now there are more than 40 in our country.
No es fácil tomarle fotos a animales, muchas veces me atacaron. Un avestruz, un macho, me atacó porque estaba en celo. Pasé por el lado de la hembra y me atacó ese avestruz. Un animal africano también se me lanzó y me tuve que esconder detrás de un árbol.
My father, he used to tell me he was willing to use the drug trafficking business in favor of the poorest people in Colombia.
Pablo me dice, mi amor, prepárate para ser la primera dama de la nación. Yo voy a gobernar este país en algún momento de mi vida.
Stay tuned for more National Geographic Investigates.
Hey, that's great. But who are the chefs?
Rookie mistake?
Great googly moogly.
Maybe you just need a Snickers.
Find space at Spring Hill Suites.
Ricola Max Throat Care. Swiss nature wrapped around a powerful liquid menthol center for maximum throat relief.
Sometimes the lows of bipolar depression feel darkest before dawn. With Caplyta, there's a chance to let in the light. Caplyta is proven to deliver significant relief across bipolar depression. Unlike some medicines that only treat bipolar 1, Caplyta treats both bipolar 1 and 2 depression. And in clinical trials, movement disorders and weight gain were not common.
Call your doctor about sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants may increase these risks in young adults. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Report fever, confusion, stiff, or uncontrollable muscle movements which may be life-threatening or permanent. These aren't all the serious side effects.
Caplyta can help you let in the light. Ask your doctor about Caplyta. Find savings and support at Caplyta.
Who can keep the hardest working vehicles on the job? Cannon can. Carl Cannon Chevrolet's new commercial service center can repair and maintain all types of large vehicles to keep you working. And with our inventory of fleet vehicles, Carl Cannon Chevrolet is the only GM dealership in the state that can sell large commercial vehicles and service them in a dedicated service center. When your vehicle is your livelihood, there's one dealership that can keep you working from sale to service where other dealers can't. Cannon can. Carl Cannon Chevrolet.
Spectrum Reach's multi-screen advertising solutions means your media plan reaches the right audience with the right message at the right time at a national or local level. Reach up to 97% of consumers in the markets that matter to you and have access to advertise on the #1 most viewed streaming platform, the Spectrum TV app. Because media that moves to where your audience is watching moves customers to take action. Go to SpectrumReach.com to start growing your brand today.
Here we go! That's ludicrous. All your holiday favorites, both classic and new.
I think we're all in for a very big Christmas treat.
On the Disney Bundle with Hulu and Disney Plus.
Tell the world how we survive out here. We're the providers now.
Calculated risk is a big part of everything.
You're at the mercy of what the world decides to offer.
This exhibition is never ever gonna die with us.
Ya era Voz Populi en Medellín que Pablo Escobar era un mágico. Mágico se le decía en ese entonces a aquellas personas que estaban vinculadas al negocio del narcotráfico, que habían conseguido mucho dinero, pero los mágicos eran muy bien vistos en la sociedad, tenían una gran aceptación.
Medellin is a boom town. Here, the drug lords make most of their investments. New construction, office buildings, apartment complexes, shopping malls.
Yo pienso que si no hubiera habido dineros calientes o entrada de dólares al país, el país estaría sufriendo una grave crisis económica.
Él decía que tenía el poder económico, pero que iba tras el poder político, que sumando el poder económico que tenía al poder político que iba a adquirir, él iba a tener la fuerza suficiente para ser candidato presidencial y ser presidente de este país. Aquí estaba Pablo Escobar en campaña política en uno de sus discursos.
Yo quiero hacer un llamado a todos los partidos políticos de Colombia, que cesen la guerra de palabras y de discursos bonitos para
que como creen en obras reales.
Pablo decidió construir canchas de fútbol. El plan era iluminar, adecuar 100 canchas de fútbol en la ciudad de Medellín. Pablo organizaba brigadas de salud para atender poblaciones marginadas. En las comunidades pobres de Medellín, allá en el basurero, también los fines de año iban carros cargados con regalos para darles a los niños.
¿Se creó el Robin Hood anticristo? De ninguna manera, pero quienes conocen la historia de Robin Hood saben perfectamente que luchó y que salió en la defensa de las clases populares.
Decía que para una persona poder llegar a la Cámara de Representantes tenía que trabajar políticamente durante 10 años y él llegó en 2 meses. Él estaba muy feliz, agradeciéndole al pueblo de Colombia, diciéndole que él iba a hacer, que les iba a devolver con hechos y con compromiso todo esto que hoy habían hecho por él.
Otra motivación también muy importante era la inmunidad parlamentaria. No lo podían juzgar sino la Cámara de Representantes.
El tratado de extradición viola la Constitución colombiana en 23 artículos, atenta contra los derechos humanos porque todo el pueblo colombiano está contra él.
My father used to say, I prefer to die in Colombia than to live in a cell in the United States.
Our government was pushing the Colombian government to do more about interdicting and about control of narcotics. We were looking for people that had basically a commitment.
Toda mi vida ha sido una batalla. Nunca me he caracterizado por contemporizar, por callar cuando tengo que hablar.
Laura Bonilla was a minister of justice in Colombia who basically took it to them straight on. He didn't back down at all. He knew what had happened to the other people that opposed Pablo Escobar. But he did it anyway.
It's been a very tough winter. There's this ticking time clock on us. The struggles are real when you don't have much food to eat.
You can either waste that time or you can enjoy every moment. Nobody knows if tomorrow's gonna come.
Woo! You're a long ways from hell. Be prepared.
Tame your world and ride into history. Let your imagination take flight and reach for the stars. And even when disaster strikes, find your home and build your empire. It's all in your hands in Forge of Empires. Play now for free at FOE.tv or download the app.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place isn't a warehouse store. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock. With service so good, it's guaranteed. This Christmas, order online and we'll have it ready for pickup in 15 minutes. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Here we go.
And cut. That's my mate Leo. Since I love giving advice, I'm helping him on his new Netflix movie. First off, vocal warm-ups. Betty bundled her happy home and cozy car.
Sorry, I missed it.
Can we cut the lights in Leo's tank? We're losing the green in the scales.
Turn off the lizard lights? You did it!
Making a movie is tough, but it's easy to Geico.
Cracking job. Let's do it again tomorrow.
What? Does that mean we have to get up at 8?
Huh. How long have you been tracking our car's value with Carvana?
Just like 7 months.
Should we sell it?
We hold.
Oh. Silver vans are going for more right now, should we?
Oh.
Our low mileage is paying off. You think we should?
Hold.
Depreciation's really heating up. You think? We just did 2.5%!
Already sold to Carvana. Go to Carvana and track your car's value today. Ricola Max Throat Care. Swiss nature wrapped around a powerful liquid menthol center for maximum throat relief.
Ricola.
Find space at Spring Hill Suites.
Tomorrow, no idea what I'm going to see.
Forgotten civilizations lost to time. They're the stories I want to tell.
El país debe conocer la realidad de ciertos poderosos capitales, los delitos que sus titulares cometieron para lograr formar sus fantásticas fortunas.
El ministro Rodrigo Lara fue, yo diría, el primer funcionario público que visibilizó con fuerza el daño que estaba haciendo el narcotráfico y señaló con nombres propios a los narcotraficantes.
Sí tienen que explicar aquí la manera extraordinaria como había logrado hacer con un alquiler de bicicletas una fortuna que todavía no se sabe a cuánto asciende, contando unas sociedades de caridad con las que trata de llegar a sobornar a un pueblo necesitado y desprotegido.
El señor ministro de Justicia tiene un plazo de 24 horas para que presente las pruebas concretas de la sindicación que me hizo el día de ayer en la Cámara de Representantes.
Pues eso era de esperarse, que se produjeran algunas reacciones con conocimiento de causa. Se ha hecho lo que hemos hecho y estamos listos a afrontar lo que sea.
La clase política tradicional colombiana empieza a indagar en los orígenes de la fortuna de Pablo Escobar.
Pero usted puede asegurar que su dinero nunca ha tenido vinculación con el narcotráfico.
Siempre he asegurado que mi dinero no tiene vínculos con el narcotráfico.
¿De dónde surgió entonces su dinero, su fabuloso capital?
En Antioquia todos conocen las inversiones en el campo de la industria, en el campo de la ganadería y en el campo de la construcción.
Eso era una mentira que no tragaba a nadie. Todo el mundo sabía que el origen de la fortuna de Pablo Escobar era el narcotráfico y de la cocaína.
Pablo llega a mi casa esa noche y se sienta en la orilla de mi cama a contarme esto que estaba pasando, que estaba muy enojado, que él no podía permitir que le hicieran ese daño. Y bueno, caminaba, respiraba profundo y él siempre acostumbraba cuando estaba nervioso a cortar las puntas de un papel y hacer bolitas y las iba tirando en la medida que las armaba. Él me decía que no me preocupara por esa situación, que él políticamente no se iba a frustrar o que no se llamaría Pablo Escobar.
It took satellite surveillance to tell the Colombian government that the dense Amazon rainforest was playing host to the world's biggest cocaine factory. The jungle is scarred with the new airstrip and buildings of what the drug barons called Tranquilandia.
Tranquilandia fue un gran centro de producción, el principal proceso industrial de producción de cocaína en América Latina.
Ese laboratorio era grandísimo, tenía 8 pistas de aterrizaje, tenía 20 laboratorios, tenía lo que usted quisiera.
When the troops arrived, they found a self-contained town, built by Colombia's cocaine mafia and capable of producing several tons of the drug each week. The drug process is left in such haste that a light plane was left abandoned, camouflaged between the trees, a sign of the growing sophistication of the drugs industry.
Y eso desata la ira de los narcotraficantes y convierte a la policía en su fundamental enemigo.
Esta es una operación que ha tenido un resultado inmejorable y que da una idea de la dimensión del problema del narcotráfico en el país.
Ron Bonilla was a crusader, and he didn't back down. And they knew that the only way to stop him was to kill him.
You're watching National Geographic Investigates.
Oh, hey. Buying a car from Vroom is so easy. All you need is a phone and a finger. Just go to Vroom.com, scroll through thousands of cars, then tap to buy. That's it. No sales speak, no wasted time. Just straight up great cars. Right from your phone to your driveway. Go to Vroom.com and pick your favorite. Oh yeah, she digs it.
Buy your car on Vroom.com. Vroom. Get in.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, owner of Mint Mobile. It's the holidays, and the big wireless companies are busy spending billions on advertising. At Mint, we're not into wasting money, so we bought this spiffy stock footage for $500. Our footage also came with another hand, so we can let you know if you switch to Mint, you'll get 3 months free on all of our plans, even unlimited. Feels like that deserves an exclamation point. Whoa, easy. Easy.
I got a health plan not knowing that I was going to need it 3 months later. For $17 a month, my plan includes counseling, and it completely changed my life.
I'm not on my parents' health insurance anymore, so I found a plan for just $34 a month.
Signing up was so easy, it only took me 30 minutes to find a plan for $13 a month.
All plans cover doctor visits, prescriptions, emergency care, and more. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll by December 15th.
Holy cannoli, look at this. It's like a science project.
Ordering lunch. Easy for you and me, but can be so difficult for a young homeowner turning into their parents.
Are those all different lettuces?
Yes, sir. Brown rice, white rice, or quinoa.
We're gonna need a minute.
Do you have any food allergies? Well, my teeth are sensitive to cold.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
That'll be $19.45. Oh, I'm just paying for my own salad.
So you're telling me this one-size-fits-all network upgrade is the best you guys can do?
Better than that. It's the only thing we do.
That's how we know it's right for you.
Aye, aye, aye.
times. I said, no, I think he wrote it. I think that's a yes.
We get it. Ask for the technology you need, and they call you unreasonable. We call you something else, our kind of client. So go ahead, be unreasonable.
Hank Williams Jr. Are you ready for the contract? Live in concert. Yes, sir. Family. Bocephus Live. With special guest, Whiskey Myers. Saturday, August 24th, Empower Federal Credit Union Amphitheater at Lakeview. On sale now at livenation.com. Hank Williams Jr., part of the Toyota Concert Series.
I've always wanted to be a hunter. I feel a huge responsibility to provide for my family. I'm meant to do this.
Tomorrow, no idea what I'm going to see. Forgotten civilizations lost to time. They're the stories I want to tell.
La violencia aquí es generalizada. ¿Por qué? Porque es que el colombiano tiene la costumbre de arreglar todo a lo bravo. Complicado es cuestión de cultura. Así pegar duro, la matan policías. Básicamente esas armas no van sino para sicariatos. El que tenga un arma sin papeles no la va a utilizar para vender dulces ni para cuidar la casa. O se utiliza ya sea para el sicariato, para el hurto o para seguridad de una vacría. Esta es una Col 45. Esto es para trabajos especiales. Gente que va enchalecada, gente que va con escoltas. Porque saben uno que un impacto de esta arma ya prácticamente neutraliza lo que sea. Esta es una Prieto Beretta calibre 380. Esta arma me gusta mucho porque el silenciador es pequeño. Si me toca trabajar en público, puedo pasar más desapercibido. ¿Ves? Esto es una bodega. Nosotros nos encargamos de distribuir la droga en muchos sectores de Bogotá. Bueno, esto es bazuco, o base, o crack. Esta, cocaína. La más popular de todo el mundo, la mejor dicho. Entonces, pues un negocio va ligado al otro. ¿Ves? Porque la persona que trabaja con droga te va a llegar por arma. Una persona que anda armada te va a llegar por droga. Y viceversa.
Un mes y medio después de la sesión de Tranquilandia, Pablo toma venganza. A Pablo le dijeron, Pablo, no mates al ministro. Eso es un lío. ¿Por qué no esperas a que lo nombre el embajador y lo matas después? Él dijo, a mí me faltó el ministro, no el embajador. Entonces yo mato al ministro.
Yo voy a tener protegido de todas maneras, porque pienso que de todas maneras van a tratar de cobrarme lo que he hecho para colocar a los criminales en su sitio.
¿Verdad? un hombre con una familia tremendamente indefensa frente a ese poder superior. Rodrigo Lara vivía al norte de la ciudad. Iba para su casa. Recuerdo que el ministro no se movilizaba en un carro blindado, su escolta era muy precaria y realmente la vulnerabilidad era total. Y en el trayecto de su oficina a la casa aparecieron unos sicarios en motocicleta. Y lo asesinaron.
De abril, el ministro Lara fue asesinado desde una moto por 2 hombres a sueldo. Uno de ellos murió y el otro está en la cárcel.
Fue un momento muy doloroso. Era una víctima que cobraba el narcotráfico, de un luchador, de un hombre con unos valores realmente admirables, con un coraje extraordinario. Y esas imágenes de ver a una viuda con una familia de niños pequeños, constatando el drama de lo que significa el asesinato de su esposo, realmente a muchos nos conmueve.
I lost a friend. We began to realize in the U.S. and in Colombia that the cartels amass tremendous power. Think about someone assassinating the Attorney General of the United States. It just doesn't happen.
Creo que marca un antes y un después en la vida de Colombia contra el narcotráfico. Y es en las exequias de Rodrigo Lara, donde el presidente Belisario Betancur, en Neiva, dice que hay que usar la extradición como un elemento fundamental de lucha de política criminal contra el narcotráfico.
Alto ahí, enemigos de la humanidad entera. Colombia entregará a los delincuentes solicitados por la comisión de delitos en otros países.
Todo el mundo sabía que Pablo Escobar iba a matar a Lara Bonilla. Inmediatamente el gobierno de Belisario Betancur emprende la cacería contra los capos, porque es que no se podía tragar eso de que lo maten a un ministro.
Police and army units found a new figure for a series of countrywide raids, and hundreds were arrested. Most of them were relatively small timers. The barons of the cocaine traffic had got to ground.
El temor a ser extraditado generó la violencia de Escobar. Ellos buscan cualquier medio.
It's been a very tough winter. There's this ticking time clock on us. The struggles are real when you don't have much food to eat.
You can either waste that time, or you can enjoy every moment. Nobody knows if tomorrow's gonna come.
Woo! You're a long ways from hell. Be prepared.
Find space at Spring Hill Suites.
What you're looking at is the all-new Marcos Pizzoli. 4 cheesy, melty, fully loaded varieties baked in fresh dough to golden perfection. You can stop staring now and try the new Marcos Pizzoli. Goes with pizza, goes on its own, goes for just $5.99.
It's incredible what my Food Saver vacuum sealer can do. Easy meal prep. Amazing how fresh the salmon is. Food stays fresh up to 5 times longer, saving me thousands in groceries. Food Saver saves money, time, and flavor.
You know, it doesn't matter if you choose left or right, because they're both chewy, crunchy, and delicious.
You know, it doesn't matter if you choose left or right, because they're both chewy, crunchy, and delicious. Ooh, a sale.
Stop! I am the ghost cashback chemist.
The what?
You know when a ghost takes you back to undo something you regret?
Yeah, that's what I do. Here's you last year, when you made that big mistake. Bangs. No, you didn't shop with Rakuten, so you didn't get cash back on top of sales. You can still save yourself a bunch of money.
It's just my ride.
45 days. 25 days. 25 days.
Song, Frosty!
Woody.
What's this called?
I forgot. 3?
Horns.
Here we go.
And cut. That's my mate Leo. Since I love giving advice, I'm helping him on his new Netflix movie. First off, vocal warm-ups. Betty bundled her happy home and cozy car.
Sorry, I missed it.
Can we cut the lights in Leo's tank? We're losing the queen in the scales.
Turn off the lizard lights?
You got it.
Making a movie is tough, but it's easy to Geico.
Cracking job. Let's do it again tomorrow.
What? Does that mean we have to get up at 8?
Sometimes the lows of bipolar depression feel darkest before dawn. With Caplyta, there's a chance to let in the light. Caplyta is proven to deliver significant relief across bipolar depression. Unlike some medicines that only treat bipolar 1, Caplyta treats both bipolar 1 and 2 depression. And in clinical trials, movement disorders and weight gain were not common.
Call your doctor about sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants may increase these risks in young adults. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Report fever, confusion, stiff, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be life-threatening or permanent. These aren't all the serious side effects.
Caplyta can help you let in the light. Ask your doctor about Caplyta. Find savings and support at caplyta.com.
Ricola Max Throat Care, Swiss nature wrapped around a powerful liquid menthol center for maximum throat relief.
Ricola. History's greatest hero.
The Professor?
Indy?
Indiana Jones.
Is now streaming on Disney Plus. Experience the movie event the whole family will love.
I know things here.
Entertainment Weekly raves. It's thrilling and a rip-roaring adventure. I've been looking for this all of my life. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Rated PG-13. Now streaming on Disney Plus.
El amenidad fue un movimiento guerrillero colombiano que produjo los golpes más espectaculares de la historia del país.
M19 carried out its most spectacular operation in 1980 when it seized the Dominican embassy in Bogotá and held hostage an army of foreign diplomats.
Y él también se caracterizó por la justicia social, nacionalista. El pueblo, de todas maneras, tiene unas ciertas ideas como izquierda. Y se hace ya gran amigo y aliado para Escobar del 2009. Y entonces, como cada un operativo de esos cuesta mucho dinero, pues Pablo inmediatamente le dio no sé cuánto. O sea, Pablo le colaboró a la M19 con dinero y con logística.
Ana Cecilia Cartagena was a Medellin judge who worked hard to imprison drug dealers. For that, she was murdered, shot in the head as she drove up to this intersection after leaving a workshop sponsored by the United States Drug Enforcement Administration.
Pablo Escobar comenzó a matar los jueces. Soy Gustavo Medina, abogado. Fui juez y fiscal por 20 años. Éramos perseguidos, éramos asesinados, asesinaban a nuestras familias. Ese día estaba yo entrando al Palacio de Justicia, alcancé a la guardia, saqué de la cartera la cédula de identidad, se la entregué a la policía de guardia para que me diera la ficha para poder entrar y oí unos disparos adentro. Me estiré, cogí mi cédula y salí corriendo. La guerrilla del M-19 entra al palacio, querían presionar al presidente Belisario Betancur para que negociara con ellos.
Distribuyeron ese comando terrorista por todos los pisos del palacio. Tomaron como rehén a los magistrados y al presidente de la Corte Suprema de Justicia.
Me preocupé por mis amigos, porque tenía varios amigos magistrados, amigos de mi papá también magistrados, entonces me preocupé por ellos.
Luego hay una reacción policial, intentan tomarse el palacio por vía helicoportada a partir de la terraza de la azotea del edificio. Ese ataque es repelido por el M-19 y los miembros de ese comando, algunos de ellos mueren allí.
This morning, the judicial palace is still smoldering, but there is still no word on how many guerrillas or hostages are dead or alive. The standoff continues. John Quiñones, ABC News, Bogotá.
El presidente de la Corte Suprema gritaba por el teléfono y todos lo oíamos en la radio.
Por favor, que no disparen más. Por favor, ayúdennos a eso.
Y el ejército disparó. Son un montón de vidas perdidas, creo yo, estúpidamente.
Orillamos frente a la televisión, imaginándonos el horror que vendría después de todo eso. Viví con un psicópata y los psicópatas no tienen contacto con las emociones y por esa razón pueden asesinar.
uncle told him, "You piece of garbage, one of us has to die."
Every person he wanted to kill, he killed.
In the city of Medellin yesterday, 4 powerful bombs were sent. This is the terror, a ruthless campaign of car bombs, grenades, hit squad assassination.
What he did to the Colombian people, he was behind thousands of deaths.
El narco es el que domina el país, no lo domina el gobierno. En un mes se pueden producir 400, 500 kilos de picón. Es aceite. Tiene que llevar una temperatura de 120. Y que los líquidos sean peligrosos. Porque hay líquidos que pueden explotar o orina. Y por el lado del gobierno, pues también se apeligra mucho. Si las cosas no las hacemos bien, si no da punto el material, la gente no lo quiere, pues a la venta no sirve. Entonces, prácticamente, no hay idea. Esto lo vacía. Este es el cristal ya. Esto acaba con las personas. Que deshace los órganos y todo. El peso neto viene siendo 50 kilos. En Estados Unidos viene siendo la nota de $70,000 a $60,000 como más o menos.
Take this square world and blast off for Kicksville. Public enemy number 1 is drug abuse.
Just say no.
Halting the drug problem in America is like carrying water in a sieve.
Take my word for it, this scourge will stop.
There's now an understanding that the war on drugs was an abject failure.
You have to stop and ask yourself, how did we get here?
We will build a wall.
I was a special agent with the Drug Enforcement Administration, and I was in charge of the Mexico section. All of a sudden, you see this new group popping up on the radar screen. They went to a nightclub, a small nightclub there in Michoacan. And armed men dressed in black came in. Shot the guns off into the ceiling, made everybody lay on the floor. And then they threw 5 freshly decapitated heads in the middle of the dance floor.
Next to these 5 decapitated heads, there was a narco message saying, La Familia doesn't kill for money. It doesn't kill women. It doesn't kill innocent people. Only those who deserve to die. Everyone should know that this is divine justice. This is one of the weird features right away when La Familia Michoacana broke onto the scene. They were claiming this religious inspiration. They were claiming to be holy warriors.
The cartel's philosophy is rooted in religion, saying that they are protecting the state's people as part of God's work.
This was one of the wake-up calls about something really bad is happening in Mexico. Through this crazy drug cartel down in Michoacan. What the hell is going on down there?
Drug enforcement officials call it the crack of the 90s.
You had loads of people right across America who were getting really bad crystal meth addictions.
Meth gives you a rush of euphoria, you feel immense pleasure, you feel invincible, even the most repetitive task feels totally mind-blowing.
It's just such a devastating drug. You'd see people that you would think were in their 50s and find out they're only in their early 20s. They would sit there and just shake, scratching their face.
Meth destroys. The high is a lie.
The problem with meth is that you can make it yourself.
What you need to make meth is all legal, available at a hardware or a discount store.
The number of labs exploded in the United States, and that's when it became the Wild Wild West.
Now, because the United States saw a bunch of problems with crystal meth, they passed the 2005 Combat Methamphetamine Act, and this banned the precursors for meth.
They pushed the production from the United States south of the border to Michoacan.
Michoacan is a state on the west coast of Mexico, to the south of the Sierra Madre Mountains, about the size of Virginia in the United States. Michoacan is blessed with having Lázaro Cárdenas, the biggest port in Mexico, right on the Pacific. Could buy the raw ingredients from countries like China, bring them into Lázaro Cárdenas, and then create massive super labs and really start churning meth out.
This group was basically started by a man by the name of Nazario Moreno Gonzalez. The most crazy one was his nickname.
Nazario Moreno González, 3 apodos. El Chayo, el más loco o el doctor.
Nazario is one of the most mysterious figures in all of Mexico's narco wars. There is no video of him and few photos, and even with the ones we have, there is doubt whether they really are of him. But we do have his writings.
He came out with this book, Me Dicen el Más Loco. They called me the maddest one. He talked about growing up in wretched poverty.
La pobreza en que nací y sobreviví era tanta que simplemente la esperanza no existía. Y aunque reconozco que estábamos fuera de la ley, no teníamos otro camino.
He grew up in a little hamlet in the Tierra Caliente in the hot land of Michoacan. I mean, really kind of desolate, abandoned country. We had a long history of drug trafficking. There's certainly a lot of people living on the edge of the law there. When he was a young man, he had a really crazy temper, he'd snap very fast. He was playing soccer, there was a fight broke out, and this guy started really smashing his head in. He was flown to a hospital in Mexico City, and they cut his head open and put a metal plate to bind his skull up. His face would like bulge, he got angry because he had this kind of weird look with a metal plate. So he was kind of a scary guy, a kind of James Bond villain. He was kind of seen as the craziest of all, el más loco.
Pues todo era la vida normal antes de que él llegara. Se dedicaba uno a sembrar maíz y marihuana. Era, pues para nosotros era normal. Es muy difícil salir de un rancho. 5 de la mañana levantarse uno, hacer todo. Hacer tortillas, hacer la lumbre, acarrear agua de un arroyo, está lejos. Pero era nada más para sobrevivir, no tanto para darse una vida de lujo ni nada. Y ya cuando pues, él llegó, ya dijo, si ustedes son narcotraficantes, ustedes tienen que tener armas para defenderse. Les prometían buena paga, carro, les gustó esa vida. Y fue de modo que empezaron a entrar todos.
Nazario Moreno was the founder and head of La Familia Michoacana. His right-hand man is Serrando Gómez Martínez, La Tuta.
Estoy grabando.
3, 2. ¿Me puede decir su nombre y su cargo, por favor?
Serrando Gómez Martínez, La Tuta el Pro. Esta organización a la que yo presido, hacemos muchas cosas ilícitas. Tenemos muchos amigos afines a nuestra hermana, a nuestra organización, que son narcotraficantes y que trabajan para llevar producto a Estados Unidos. Somos un mal necesario aquí está.
What we saw was it literally came in like a flood. They made an enormous amount of money very, very, very fast.
So this one regional cartel was suddenly pumped with billions of dollars and became a major player in Mexico.
Todo el mundo sabe que se mueven cantidades catastróficas. La metanfetamina, lo que le llaman cristal, todo el mundo de alguna forma quieren tenerlo, los que andan a veces en algunos malos pasos.
There's a lot of bad publicity of the sectors that we were seeing in the newspapers about massacres by the sectors, about how evil, horrible this drug cartel was. So Nazario Moreno declared war on them, and the Familia Michoacana was about defending the state of Michoacán from the sectors.
Si alguien se quisiera meter a tu casa, ¿quieres tú dejar que se metieran? ¿Verdad que no? Si vas a poner medio acá como los, dicen que los leones no, que empiezan a orinar y marcan su territorio, ¿no?
La Familia became so dangerous because that was their instrument to run the Zetas off so they could regain their state. Within 3 years of throwing the heads on the dance floor, Mexico declared La Familia the most dangerous body toward the security of the state of Mexico.
If you win ISAF, it's like winning the Nobel Prize. As a kid.
Welcome to the International Science and Engineering Fair. What's going through my mind is very loud screaming.
I'm definitely an outcast, but I always aim to win.
I have loud plans.
I can't talk behind your back. My friends from science fair are awesome. We're gonna change the world together. Show me the winner is I'm a renegade. Yo, what are you trying to make from?
Ricola Max Throat Care, Swiss nature wrapped around a powerful liquid menthol center for maximum throat relief.
Ricola. People who come to cricket, stay with cricket. When I'm up here, I'm always going live. I'm always streaming to promote myself, and cricket helps me do all of that with reliable service. Are we live? Please tell me you're getting this. Smile, you're on cricket.
It's incredible what my Food Saver vacuum sealer can do.
Easy meal prep.
Amazing how fresh the salmon is. Food stays fresh up to 5 times longer, saving me thousands in groceries. Food Saver saves money, time, and flavor.
Here we go.
And cut.
That's my mate Leo. Since I love giving advice, I'm helping him on his new Netflix movie. First off, vocal warm-ups. Betty bundled her happy home and cozy car.
Jerry, I'm listening.
Can we cut the lights at Leo's tank? We're losing the green in his scales.
Turn off the lizard lights?
You got it.
Making a movie is tough, but it's easy to Geico.
Cracking job. Let's do it again tomorrow.
What? Does that mean we have to get up at 8?
Ricola Max Throat Care, Swiss nature wrapped around a powerful liquid menthol center for maximum throat relief.
Ricola.
Tomorrow. No idea what I'm going to see. Forgotten civilizations lost to time. They're the stories I want to tell.
apellido?
Ando trabajando.
¿Y por qué no entra a trabajar conmigo?
Le voy a decir que entra a trabajar con
Dile que...
They did this thing we call the Robin Hood effect. They would repair a road, or they would clean out an irrigation ditch, or build a schoolhouse. And then they would publicize that. They were very good at publicity, letting people know, especially in areas they want to control, what they were capable of doing, either in a good or bad situation. The La Familia essentially became the de facto government because the local government was so weak.
Tres hombres fueron quienes detonaron las granadas de fragmentación en la explanada de la Plaza Melchor Ocampo de Morelia, Michoacán, que dejó 8 personas muertas y más de 100 heridos.
I mean, you know, in 2006, nobody really understood or expected the level of violence that would blow up. The homicidal rate skyrocketing, mass graves across Mexico.
Protesto guardar y hacer guardar la constitución política de los Estados Unidos mexicanos.
Felipe Calderón wants to show there's a new sheriff in town, that the state is having power again.
Respetar en todo momento.
I went to Agaliga, one of these big narco towns, and I saw the troops pouring into the town, helicopters and lining people up, putting the t-shirts over their head, guns to their head. Very quickly, you start seeing big problems with this military offensive. The military could win those gunfights, but the cartel could just disappear into the mountains. So Apatzingán is the biggest city of the hotland Tierra Caliente area, cradle of the familia Michoacana, very close to where Sara Moreno grew up.
El presidente Calderón mandó muchos soldados a Apatzingán a combatir el narco. El señor dormía siempre con la pistola en la mano. Siempre, nunca confiaba en nadie. Ya, buenas tardes, señora. Ah, sí, buenas tardes. Y pues que preguntaban por Nazario Moreno. No lo conocemos. No sabemos quién es. No. Ahí empezaban a ellos a revisar. Y no he visto gente armada. No, nada, aquí está todo tranquilo. ¿Segura? Sí. Sí, sí. Todo está tranquilo, normal.
Well, Nazario Moreno and la familia Michoacana had the advantage of knowing the territory. It's a guerrilla group which is fighting very, very dirty.
Cuando los federales entraron a esas rancherías, los mataron. O sea, y los que quedaron vivos se los llevaron al señor. Y él mismo los mató. Los tiraron en una barranca y a otros en el río.
Los 12 cuerpos que aparecieron sobre la autopista siglo XXI en La Huacana, Michoacán, eran policías federales que realizaban labores de inteligencia para el combate al crimen organizado. Todos ellos, incluida una mujer, fueron ejecutados por una célula de la familia michoacana.
they realized was they could move their market to smaller rural cities. They were sending people up there that didn't have addictions, didn't have problems, just fit into society. Strategy-wise, it was a pretty brilliant move.
In this surveillance video, a man removes methamphetamine from the wheel well of an automobile and hands it to a woman who wraps it in a blanket before picking up her child. This is part of the smuggling and distribution network of the Mexican cartel known as La Familia.
While this cartel may operate from Mexico, the toxic reach of its operations extends to nearly every state within our own country.
We had to stop them. We had to stop La Familia.
Stand by.
National Geographic Investigates continues next.
Yeah, we love our house, but the cost of home ownership has been a struggle, with utility prices rising. Sweetie, can you practice that somewhere else? Anyway, like I was saying, it's getting harder and harder to make ends meet. And hi? You mind?
Well, on the bright side, new customers who bundle and save with Progressive save over 20% on average.
Sorry, we let them practice here on Thursdays. Sounding good, friends?
MS tries to stop me. MS is like riding into headwinds, but I keep pushing forward.
Does MS define me? No, it does not.
I take Ocrevus, an infusion treatment that's 2 times a year.
A prescription for adults with relapsing or primary progressive forms of multiple sclerosis, Ocrevus is proven effective in reducing relapses in RMS and slowing disability progression and reducing brain lesions in RMS and PPMS.
Don't take Ocrevus if you have Hep B, and tell your doctor about vaccinations or if you've had colitis or Hep B, as Hep B could come back. A common side effect of Ocrevus is infusion reactions. Some may be serious. An increased risk of colitis and cancer may exist with Ocrevus, and it can increase the risk of infections, which can be serious. PML is rare but may happen with Ocrevus. It can lead to disability or death.
We take Ocrevus. That's more progress, less progression.
Ask your doctor about starting with 2 times a year Ocrevus.
Why not get a gift the whole family can enjoy? Excellent deals on pool tables and shuffleboards, arcades and game tables, massage chairs and theater seating, spas and swim spas, pools and more. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
When water alone is not enough, I recommend SwearOX.
What a day. Can SwearOX help me?
Yes, it helps you recover better than water alone. SwearOX has a delicious fruit flavor and replenishes the essential electrolytes and minerals that you lose during the day.
Hydrate the healthy way. SwearOX.
I just couldn't stay in shape like I used to. But luckily, I found Nugenix.
Nugenix is a unique man-boosting formula that helps increase your free testosterone levels. To get a complimentary bottle, text RANK to 369369.
Why not get a gift the whole family can enjoy? Excellent deals on pool tables and shuffleboards, arcades and game tables, massage chairs and theater seating, spas and swim spas, pools and more. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
There's this ticking time clock on us. You're a long ways from hell. Be prepared.
Feels like we've stepped through time. It's like finding new chapters of a lost story.
I'm hoping you guys can rebuild what was once here.
This is the search I've always been waiting for.
Alright guys, here's how this is gonna go. We're gonna take this house from the back.
Meth is our #1 narcotics issue in our county. We've been conducting a 2-month investigation on this drug dealer. We had intel that he went to Phoenix last night and resupplied, so we're hoping to find methamphetamines. The intel we got is as this subject's armed, we don't know what to expect. He's very dangerous.
Once we're on scene, we should have most doors taken and breached, hopefully within a minute.
stand by one. Stand by.
Stand by one.
Hey, come down here and get a gun on this.
Resident Samantha.
Can't stop the dirt war! Come on now, out of the house!
We'll get the main target out.
Come to me! Come to me!
Yeah, we got it.
You got cuffs? It's here, guys. It's here somewhere. It's here. We just gotta find it. Right here.
Nice.
Mike, if we found 2 little baggies with meth, it's here. There has to be more. Another one? Oh, yeah. There you go. You check their jackets? Oh, right here. Boom, look it. Jacket. This is a war against the drug cartels. We're in southern part of Arizona, United States, and we're seeing this. This came from Mexico. This came from a drug cartel.
Federal police found out that Mercedes Moreno would be in a little village called El Alcalde. Would be there for some kind of Christmas party, handing out presents. Went in there with 2,000 federal police officers. Like the familia Michoacana, we're burning trucks on the road. And there was about 500 cartel gunmen. They were ambushing the federal police as they were coming in from the side of the hills, and they just fired down at them with everything they could. Firing AK-47s and firing 50 cals, just laying onto the federal police there.
Compañeros, es que nuestros líderes ya no están. Que Dios los tenga en su santa gloria. Esto no se acaba, vamos a seguir hacia adelante. Todos unidos, con mucha fuerza. Que estén listos con las armas. Dios está con nosotros y hasta la victoria.
Y ya empezó la tuta a decir por los radios que lo sentía mucho, que apagaron todos los radios porque el señor había muerto.
Drug cartel boss Nazario Moreno Gonzalez, alias El Chayo, was killed in a shootout with the Mexican army on Thursday. Mexican authorities trumpeted the incident as a significant victory in the country's fight against organized crime.
Nada más dijeron que lo mataron y ya. Pero no creí yo, estuviera muerto. No hubo cuerpo.
If you win ISAF, it's like winning the Nobel Prize. As a kid. My friends from Science Fair are awesome. We're going to change the world. No pressure. And show me what to do.
This holiday season, join in the Disney tradition, the Disney Ultimate Toy Drive. Visit Disney.com/toy drive to learn how you can help bring joy to children in need this holiday season.
Ooh, a sale.
Stop! I am the host to Cashback Past.
The what? You know when a ghost takes you back to undo something you regret?
Yeah, that's what I do. Here's you last year when you made that big mistake. Thanks. No, you didn't shop with Rakuten, so you didn't get cash back on top of sales. You can still save yourself a bunch of money.
You just might lie.
Buying a car from Vroom is so easy, all you need is a phone and a finger. Just go to Vroom.com, scroll through thousands of cars, then tap to buy. That's it. No sales speak, no wasted time. Go to Vroom.com and pick your favorites.
Here we go.
And cut. That's my mate Leo. Since I love giving advice, I'm helping him on his new Netflix movie. First off, vocal warm-ups. Betty bundled her happy home and cozy car.
Sorry, I'm listening.
Can we cut the lights in Leo's tank? We're losing the green in his scales.
Turn off the lizard lights.
You did it.
Making a movie is tough, but it's easy to Geico.
Cracking job. Let's do it again tomorrow.
What? Does that mean we have to get up at 8?
You know, it doesn't matter if you choose left or right, because they're both chewy, crunchy, and delicious.
You know, it doesn't matter if you choose left or right because they're both chewy, crunchy, and delicious.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds. As owner of Mint Mobile, my goal is to spend as little as possible on things like commercials, so we can pass more savings to customers. And when I saw what they're charging for holiday-themed stock videos these days, well, you can see what I decided to do. And that means we can afford to offer 3 months of free service on any plan, including unlimited. So let's all just use our imaginations, okay? Just imagine me someplace festive. No, don't make it weird.
I need you every single day and I want you.
This is the sound of the season's favorite gift. Right now, Omaha Steaks is offering the favorite gift package that includes 4 of our famous bacon-wrapped filet mignons, 4 air-chilled boneless chicken breasts, burgers, franks, sides, and desserts, all for just $89.99. That's 63% off. Order now to include 4 more burgers free. This exclusive TV offer is our best of the season and won't last. Order today at omahasteaks.com/TV.
I love this.
Ricola Max Throat Care. Swiss nature wrapped around a powerful liquid menthol center for maximum throat relief.
Ricola.
Good for goodness sake.
Crowbars up.
Brace yourself. Let me know where that came from.
Watch Freeform's 25 Days of Christmas.
Luz bendita de la noche, defensor de los enfermos, protector de más pobres, caballero de los pueblos, San Nazario, danos vida, oh bendito Santo Eterno. Cuando el gobierno federal decreta a Nazario Moreno caído o abatido por las balas federales, la gente lo veía como un curandero, como un salvador. Él aprovecha elevándose a los cielos y llevando su figura a toda la población para que lo adoren como un santo.
Estamos conociendo de ayer para acá. Así de, ese no estaba aquí, este santito. ¿Quién sabe dónde viene? ¿De dónde viene?
Y nos ayudaba mucho, era muy bueno cuando estaba aquí.
El cártel mandó hacer 1000 estatuas, quiso ponerlas en todas las capillas, tenemos como 1000 capillas. Quisieron poner la imagen de Nazario Moreno dentro de las iglesias. Y no aceptamos a ese santo, es un santo, es un criminal.
Soy el padre Gregorio López Jerónimo, de la diócesis de Apatzingán.
¿Ha recibido usted amenazas directas de ella?
Sí.
¿Trae guardia, trae
No.
cultivar?
No. Traigo un arma.
¿Qué calibre?
Calibre cristiana. Esa es mi arma. A mí me garantizaban que no salía el mes, por ejemplo. No me da pena decirlo, pero yo estaba hablando y llorando.
Then these bizarre stories come out in Mexico. Of the drug cartel.
Se sabe que el material asegurado era empleado para realizar ceremonias y rituales, emulando los actos que en la antigüedad realizaban los miembros de la Orden de los Caballeros Templarios.
So the story gets from kind of being completely crazy to being over the line nuts.
Un sorprendente video empezó a circular en las redes sociales.
Buenas. Puede llamarme como ustedes gusten. El profe, la tuta. Me da lo mismo. Soy su amigo. Nuestra hermandad. Nuestro grupo. Nuestra organización. A la que orgullosamente represento. Los caballeros.
And that was different than anything we.
Que traían túnicas blancas. Eran bastantes. Traían una cruz en su pecho y alrededor. El ritual de iniciación para un policía, parte que iba a entrar a la organización de los Caballeros Templarios.
El iniciado era desnudado de sus ropas como para quitarle toda la falsedad, toda la podredumbre de la sociedad. Desde bautizos, desde degollamientos de gallinas negras bañando con sangre a los iniciados, o los iniciados sepultados hasta el cuello en la tierra.
Una víctima tiene que asesinarla y tragarle el corazón para ser de un rango superior, beberse la sangre para ser ya de una connotada renombrancia. Se habla de una secta satánica.
They began to extort people on a very systematic level. They began to shake down lime farmers, avocado farmers, really control political institutions, mayors, security forces. Really, beyond corruption, they really controlled the mechanisms of the state. Something we could call state capture. And this was very, very powerful, very hard to defeat.
Si alguien intentaba entrar a Michoacán que no fuera de los Caballeros Templarios, definitivamente lo primero que hacían era darles una madriza, golpes y golpes y golpes, hasta dejarlos inconscientes.
Keep watching. National Geographic investigates.
iPhone 15 Pro, your husband deserves it. Carolers, to sell me one a new iPhone. A better plan is Verizon.
No way they take this break.
Yes, they will in any condition. Get iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Apple Watch all on that. Please forgive him. It's all good, just a little awkward. Then we'll wrap this up.
For a limited time, turn any iPhone in any condition into a new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. That's up to $1,700 in value, only on Verizon.
Around here, we like to keep things simple and honest.
Sure do. That's why at Progressive, we show you rates from other companies, even if they're lower than ours, so you can choose what's best for your family.
Comparing rates used to be a hard day's work, but not with AutoQuote Explorer.
Need me to help again?
No.
So join us and taste why Progressive is the name people trust. Sorry, are we talking about apples now or insurance? Why is that funny? My name is Gary.
Castile.
Josie, I have MS.
I have MS.
MS is what we have.
I take Ocrevus.
An infusion treatment that's 2 times a year.
A prescription for adults with relapsing or primary progressive forms of multiple sclerosis, Ocrevus is proven effective in reducing relapses in RMS and slowing disability progression in RMS and PPMS.
Don't take Ocrevus if you have Hep B, and tell your doctor about vaccinations or if you've had colitis or Hep B, as Hep D could come back. A common side effect of Ocrevus is infusion reactions. Some may be serious. An increased risk of colitis and cancer may exist with Ocrevus, and it can increase the risk of infections, which can be serious. PML is rare but may happen with Ocrevus. It can lead to disability or death.
MS is what we have, not who we are.
Not who we are.
Not who we are. Ask your doctor about Ocrevus and join our community.
Need a lift? Let the professionals at Elrod Mobility install a stair lift in your home. Straight, curved, or multi-level stairs are no problem for Elrod Mobility. Call today.
Alex and Melissa use T-Mobile. David and Dana have Spectrum Mobile. There's a big difference. With T-Mobile, Alex and Melissa pay way more for their 2 unlimited lines. With Spectrum, David and Dana get their 2 unlimited mobile lines for $29.99 a month each. And with Spectrum, there are no added taxes or hidden fees. So, Alex and Melissa, what do you think?
We're switching to Spectrum.
Switch to Spectrum and get unlimited mobile for $29.99 a month each. Visit SpectrumMobile.com, a Spectrum store, or call 844-517-2999.
Let the professionals at Elrod Mobility convert your existing tub into a safe and luxurious walk-in spa. Make bath time great again. Call Elrod Mobility for a free estimate.
Connecting more.
I feel really close to my ancestors.
We're always tight family.
Home is everywhere.
This is our bond true.
At home, as an honor Native people.
It's upon my soul and my children.
Maintain that relationship with the land.
Take whatever Mother Nature throws at you.
Sometimes you only have one shot.
I had heard all the horror stories about the area before, but you will not be able to make the outing and far. I was able to come to accept. Now, getting involvement. With this series.